അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത് ഇപ്പോൾ ബാംഗ്ലൂരിലാണ്. ആൻഡ് ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് വേൾഡ് വൈഡ് ബിസിനസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥാപനത്തിൻ്റെ CBO-നെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് പരിചയപ്പെടാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അഗൈൻ ഹീസ് എ മലയാളി ആൻഡ് IBIS ഡിജിറ്റൽ ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ സൊല്യൂഷൻ. Hi sir.
Hello. Yeah.
And നാട്ടിൽ എവിടെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ജനിച്ചത്?
See, my parents are from Alapi district.
Alapi district. Okay.
Then my father was working for Hindustan Aeronautics in Bangalore.
Okay.
So he shifted to Bangalore very long back.
Okay.
So we have been born and brought up in Bangalore.
Bangalore. So more Kannadiga than Malayali.
Of course. Yeah, my Malayalam is not that to level.
That's okay.
Standard. So then, my entire schooling was in Bangalore.
Okay.
My studies, education also was in Bangalore.
Okay.
I think the young age, I would say, I got an opportunity to study in a Kairali Niketan school.
Yeah.
That is in Indiranagar.
Indiranagar, yes.
That was the only connection to a
Malayalam school.
But even though it was an English medium, that is the only connection. And after that, I think my first job was with Infosys.
Okay. So you did all your UG, PG and everything here in Bangalore?
No, I did my diploma in computer science from SJP College in Bangalore.
Okay.
Because SJP College is like a government college, and to get an admission into the government college during those times was like a not easy thing. It was difficult. Yeah.
Now nobody wants to go to the government.
But the standard of education in a government college is always better than any private colleges.
Yes, definitely.
So we managed to get that diploma in computer science during 89 to 90.
Okay.
89, 90, 91.
Okay.
Then after that,
so computer science was becoming
it was just not even available. Nobody knew about what is going to be the computers growth during that time.
Yeah.
So we were the first people maybe getting an opportunity to learn about computer science from SJP. Once we came out, there were a lot of interesting large international companies who were wanting to recruit people from
computer background,
and we were in the rank holders in the school or the state level that time.
Okay.
So we managed to get the campus interviews.
Okay.
So we three of us from SJP got into a company called Digital Equipment. It was one of the first US-based companies to be in Bangalore.
Okay.
Immediately after Digital, I think the first maybe 1 year after that, I got an opportunity in Infosys.
Okay.
Infosys was a very, very small company. Nobody knew what is Infosys.
That time?
It was actually about, I think, when I joined, we were about 200 people.
Okay.
So I used to be working along with
200 people in an Infosys, can't even believe that.
So I was to work with people like, you must have heard about Narayan Murthy.
Yeah, of course.
Or Nandan Nilekani.
Yeah.
So all those people were my colleagues sitting next to me, staying in the same room, cabin, things like that.
Okay.
That is the level we got involved.
Okay, I'm just getting again back to your college days. So you selected a course which was not even, emerged into the industry or not anybody knows about this, what would be the future or anything. And how would your father accept it for you to get enrolled in such a kind of a course?
Of course, yeah, it was very difficult to convince somebody. Yeah, they all wanted to get into the normal courses of college, PCMB and engineering.
Engineering or into the banking sector.
Correct. But anyway, somehow that time the opportunity was there. Of course, there was some conviction from my parent also saying that let's continue to do emerging field in computer science.
So how did you get to know the knowledge about this diploma course at that time?
I think my parents would have selected to get into. And also it was more, when you say diploma course, it was a job-oriented course that time.
Yeah, that time diploma was like job-oriented. Everybody used to choose diplomas,
It was job-oriented. So then, because of the diploma, I could immediately get into a job.
Okay.
But my education not stopped there.
Okay.
My education continued. I continued into something called a post-diploma course.
Okay.
That was with DRDO.
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 Oh.
DRDO used to have a post-diploma course.
I see.
But that was a evening or a night
College. Okay. That too in Bangalore itself.
Bangalore.
And how do you feel the technology is now for then?
Technology later, I mean that time and now?
Yeah.
Of course, I'll tell you very, very interesting points I can share, whatever
Yes.
my life journey.
Yes.
So when I was actually studying about computer science, what we used to study is something called
Binary
machine level, machine level
programming.
Machine level, that means I need to learn about my binary.
Binaries.
0 and 1 is the number we have
Yes.
to learn.
You were dealing with the hardcore system.
Exactly,
And today the system has become very brainy.
Very brainy.
And you don't have to
That's
do
nice
sort
actually,
of,
because
yeah.
you are actually using your brain power for something else rather than what is
Needed
may
to
not
be done by the
yeah,
machineries
exactly.
or
Can be
the
done. Machines
computers.
can be done.
And when you started developing your career with Infosys, you said there were only 200 employees, where you had the chance to work with Mr. Narayana Murthy, who's one of the giant in the industry.
Exactly.
And today Infosys is in a position where you can't even think about. So they are into n number of verticals, and they are into a large segment of workforce and all those things. And what kind of I won't say input, what kind of values that you have learned from Infosys, because that is your base.
Exactly. See, again, when I joined Infosys, maybe I had only 1 year experience in the industry itself. Right?
Okay.
And I used to be with the people, working with the people like Narayan Murthy and Nandan Nilekani or Chris Gopalakrishnan, who's from Kerala, Shibulal, who's again from Kerala.
Yeah.
Those are the people who were directly mentoring us.
Okay.
So the kind of exposure, kind of knowledge that they share, so valuable, becomes engraved into us. I'll just give one example, very interesting. There was one of the directors called K. Dinesh,
Okay.
where I used to work with him directly.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend my entire day preparing a report using Excel, maybe. Right? That time Excel was available. I prepare the report and I go back to him. The first point he will identify is my mistake, not the report. He will identify my mistake. But usually a lot of people actually will feel bad saying that, my entire effort and he has found a mistake.
Yes.
But I used to feel happy.
Happy.
My happiness was because he has found a mistake, I will never ever make that mistake again in my life.
Excellent.
That is the learning.
That is the learning.
That is one of the best learning for me. Otherwise, I will never learn that mistake again.
Exactly. And do you think that kind of mentoring or that kind of learning is available today?
No, there are a few, at least in my own experience, I will say, that's what I will do to my own people who are working with me.
Okay.
I will guide them to say, this mistake should never happen again.
So you should be you should be dwelled with the subject, and where as soon as you see something, you should be able to identify that mistake first.
Correct.
That shows your experience in the industry.
Exactly.
And how 1 year you were with Infosys, and post that what was your
Not 1 year. When I joined, I had a 1 year experience in the industry.
Okay.
Then I had continued my education. I had to go to post-diploma course.
Mm-hmm.
That is advanced diploma in DRDO.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately after that, when I didn't want to stop my education, I joined BMS College, evening college, for continuing my Bachelor's of Engineering in Computer Science.
Okay.
So my day used to start at around 6 a.m.
Okay.
My journey to the office reaches at 8 a.m.
Okay.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is my office work.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. is
your
my college. 10 p.m. I come back home.
Oh my God.
So that was a nice journey. In fact, it
I
was
know.
so hard-working time.
Yeah.
But that 4 to 5 years experience of hard working
Has made you what you are today.
Strong today, yeah.
I can understand it. See, when you turn around and see your life, one should feel content about what they have done.
Exactly.
I think people of your age definitely will have that. Maybe we might lose a little, but then the upcoming
What you gain
generation.
in the long term is more important.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
initial hard work and the struggle you go through,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of value.
Because the more and more I interview more number of people, I come to learn that these people have done really good hard work during their
Initial
teens
stages.
and adult age,
Correct.
and the hard work has given a
Given the
nice
results, yeah.
result.
Correct.
They have achieved what they want in their life. And what was your goal actually when you were a youth, I would say?
I mean, that time actually, again, going back a little, the history, I lost my dad when I was 19 years, not even a job that time.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So I just come out of college, that's when I lost my dad. So for me, I mean, it was more of a the entire responsibility of the family.
Okay.
So when I was
Family as in you have
my
siblings?
two sisters,
Youngers?
elder sisters,
Both of them are elders?
yeah, both of them. I had to take the responsibility of
Your dad?
marriage, arranging the marriage, conducting the marriage, and taking care of them. Then we didn't have a house, so I had to build my house, own house. Again, all that happened only because of Infosys. Infosys supported us so much. They guided us, or gave us some kind of financial support to build a house. That's what I could have my own house. Then my sister's marriage had to be conducted. At that young age, I had an opportunity to go through that pain and difficult. Of course, it's nice learning. Now I'll know what is
that nurtured you into
course,
a
strong,
great man and a strong man,
strong.
I would
Of course,
say.
it
No?
becomes that young age at at around 21, 22, you're going
That
through
kind of loss where you
Yeah.
have to take the entire responsibility of the
responsibility and
family.
run
It's not
behind.
a easy job,
Yeah, that I think made us a little more stronger.
Stronger. And I feel that maybe those days these kind of losses or failures are considered to be part of our life, and we take that
Exactly.
very seriously,
Exactly.
and we grow from there. But now currently I see that there is a lot of difference in accepting the failures, accepting the loss in their life. They get into depression or stress level, they lose everything. What is your concept towards that?
See, I'll tell you, maybe I was also in a similar state when I had a loss in my family. But somebody came and told me, this is not the way. You're a man, you have to take responsibility on your shoulder. I think that changed me. And that changed me and said, there's nothing else to do, I have to do now. Nobody else will come. Nobody else will come to support you, you have to do it yourself. And that made me more stronger to move forward that time.
So you would say a right motivation at the right time
yeah,
is very, very
important,
essential.
Very important. Even today also, maybe I'm sure, when you say that there are some people who are getting depressed, you just need the right motivation. So just support them and they will all come back. Everybody has that same strength. Then I ventured into my own businesses. I started into hospitality.
So that's the start of IBIS.
No. Hospitality was my another passion.
Okay.
So I started investing into hospitality companies in Kerala.
Oh, in Kerala? Okay. I'm expecting more stories now.
That is why I had to go back to Kerala.
Okay.
Even though I didn't want to be in Bangalore.
So this was which year? 2008?
2007-8.
Okay.
7-8. I had invested into some hospitality companies.
Okay.
Then we built resorts, hotels, then apartments, all in Cochin, Tekadi, Munnar. But in 2012 I met with my partner called Sunil Menon, who had just started IBIS. Then he wanted me to join with him.
Okay.
That's where the journey of IBIS started.
Okay.
That is, this company was in Cochin.
Okay. So from there you pulled this company to Bangalore.
So then 2013-14, I met my partner again, the CEO called Ram, who was my colleague in Infosys.
Okay.
He was asking me to do something that we could do together. I told him, there is some company called IBIS I'm working on. Let us start this journey. That's where we moved our company to Bangalore.
So basically you would like to say that all the networks, say for example Airtel, Vodafone, or whatever it is, they comes to your base.
Our network.
And your network, from there you supply the full
signals
load
into the
mobile phones. So this is the basic concept of IBIS.
That is called the distributed antenna system.
Distributed antenna system. Okay.
So this is the solution that we built.
Okay.
So when we were in Kerala, we were doing a very small projects.
Okay.
The first project I recollect was the Crown Plaza in Cochin.
Cochin, yeah.
That was one of the first projects. Very small projects we were doing. When Ram joined us in 2014-15, we moved our office into Bangalore. We set up a small office in Indranagar.
Okay.
Then we wanted to explore to make this company much bigger company. So we went to meet investors. We put up a pitch saying that we're going to take this company to a larger company. See, the example is how much of million square foot
you
of
can cover.
buildings you're covering.
Yes.
So that time in 2015, we were about 6 million square foot.
Oh, okay.
Just
2015.
6 million square foot. It's
That's
very small
so
as a comparison. Okay?
Okay.
So we went to our investors and we told them, and we sold them a journey, or I would say we told them a dream, saying that we're going to make this as a 100 million square feet company.
Oh.
10 times it has to grow. We were just 6 million. We said we're going to make it 100 million.
10 folds and just like that.
We said we're going to have a journey and we know how to do it. But yes, the investors had believed, or they had a conviction that
Yes,
we
can
do it because our background experience of Infosys and the team what we had. They said yes, you can do it.
And since because we are talking about the networking, every now and then the network is getting updated, like from 4G to 5G, and your DAS system, whatever you have, the channel that to spread the signals, will it be updated according to the and should you need the permission from the government to do that or no?
Nothing like that. From 2G, 3G, and 4G, it was very seamless.
Okay.
But now when 5G comes into place, because there is a technology shift in 4G to 5G,
okay,
we need to upgrade a certain set of hardware that we are using.
That's
all. That we take care of all that.
Not a big element and all.
But there is an investment required, and that has been taken care by IBUS. This service of mobile connectivity, we are still exploring how to go out of India.
Okay.
But the managed Wi-Fi solution, we are already servicing in the Southeast Asia. And Sri Lanka, Maldives, those countries.
I couldn't even imagine about all these things that you are saying. When you are saying, I'm thinking, yeah, this can be done, this can be done. Yes, because of course, these are the development that technology can drive into. It's really interesting. I think we will have lot of interesting subjects with IBUS, and particularly with you coming back to your personal life. Your wife and your children.
She's a homemaker.
Okay.
My two kids, my daughter is in UK,
okay,
completing her BSc honours.
Okay.
And my son is just joining Master's honours
in
computer science.
So what are their passion?
I think I don't want to say anything. I think they have to take their own choice. They have to do themselves. I only guide them.
Okay.
Just do something what is interesting for you.
Okay.
I'll support you, but they have to take their own path.
But are they interested into the technology or artificial robotics?
My son is doing computer science, AI, robotics.
Okay. So now everything is like
my daughter is into accounting. Management.
Into accounting.
Accounting and management.
Okay. She's into a different field. Good. So after work, say this is a place where you have a lot of entertainment, where you have a lot of clubs, where you have all social service organizations and all. Are you attached with anything over here?
See, personally, I would say my passion usually used to be golf.
Golf, okay.
So I joined the Cochin Golf Club when I was in Kerala.
Okay.
I used to play there.
Okay.
But after now it's about 2-3 years now, I think we've not been getting the time to go.
Okay.
Like what you said is very important. We have to do our own relaxation. Now I think I was just joining into the Bangalore Golf Club.
Good. So because the lifespan is coming very down post-COVID, it is really an alarming thing.
Correct.
Even the person who is very fit or, I don't know, the lifespan has become very short. And, there are people who wanted to get into business, not only technology or any other business for that. What would be your right advice for them? Upcoming entrepreneurs who would like to start maybe a startup.
See, I'll give you my own thought process on that is actually. See, entrepreneurial journey is not easy. It's very tough. If you're willing to take the risk of the hard journey, you should get involved. And I also believe people that instead of working for somebody, you work for yourself and give employment to others. So that is much more satisfying than working for somebody.
Correct.
See, when I used to work for Infosys, maybe I did not think about that. But when I came out is where I thought, you have to create employment for others is much
rather than being an employee. But when you become an employer, the amount of work is overloaded.
Challenge, risk, all that is so high.
An employee
will satisfying. Very satisfying.
Exactly.
We feel so happy when our own employees, grow. That I always do this in my own team itself. Somebody says that he wants to join another company. I'm very happy. You have come to my organization, learned, you have grown, you get another organization much better. I'm very happy about it. That's what, giving employment is much better than being a employee. But
only then people who are really energetic and really, who have the willpower to do the hard work, only can get into an employment kind of thing, Otherwise, they will always be an employee. And, today's generation, as we were talking initially during the first part, the upcoming generation, I feel that, people are very restless, impatient, though they are very great in their knowledge or intellectual capacity is too big, I would say, but their consistency in doing anything, I think it has come down in this generation when compared to the previous generation. What is
I think I agree to the point. Yeah.
Okay.
I think more. I don't know if could be a advent of technology that is pulling them down. But earlier we never had a mobile phone, right?
Correct.
We had to talk to somebody. We will go to their house and talk.
Yes.
But now, in fact, latest I was just thinking, one of my cousins' wedding. The invitation comes on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Earlier, it used to be we have to go to their house to call, but now it is not there.
If you don't go, they will not
They
come.
will not come. Now it has gone to that WhatsApp is.
But when they send it in WhatsApp, you have an satisfaction that you can also send that back into WhatsApp. So
that
relationship is
missing.
basically
that could be the reason
missing.
for
Because earlier days, friends used to be connected physically.
Yeah, personally,
Friends used to meet personally and have their time together, and that used to create memories for your lifetime. Now I don't feel that these children will have any memories for the future, isn't it?
People don't go outside to play. Everybody has got a mobile phone, Xbox at home to play.
Yeah.
Kids don't go outside to play.
Worst thing. That is the main reason I feel that these failures are not taken by the current generation. So what would be your kind of advice to this upcoming children? The generation.
Of course, technology is always good. It has to be used to a level which is important.
Okay.
Beyond that, you have to give time to your own health, physical health, go outside and play. I push my kids to go out every day. Whatever you do, simply go out.
Yes.
Go out, just enjoy the fresh air and come back.
Exactly.
That has to happen. Every parent has to make sure their kids
they push their kids out.
Go sweat out and come back.
Yeah. Earlier, the parents used to, struggle to pull them back. Now it is like, they have to push them out.
Make them go
things have changed a lot. But then, though we are happy about all the globalization and India is growing and all these things, but the human values, so kind of relationships, on all these factors, I feel that we need more of motivation over there.
Correct.
And
I would put it reverse actually. India was always in a very better state, but when we started adopting Western culture,
yeah.
I think we started missing those.
Yeah.
In fact, one latest I was just listening to somebody. There is a concept now being promoted as called as intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting, yeah.
That is nothing new for India.
Yeah,
our own sadhus and have been following it for ages.
My Amma was doing that.
Exactly.
During that time, I still remember that, when I used to go for vacation to Kerala, Palakkad, all these ladies, my Amma, her sister, cousin sister, they all live, very close by. And they used to finish their dinner by 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
And these ladies come and sit together and they will sit and chat. And 7:30 is the bedtime.
Exactly.
I have seen it in my life. That is what is intermittent fasting. But that has come in a very polished way, westernized way, saying that
exactly.
and good Jews, they follow that.
Exactly.
And everything what has come, whatever that
India
is coming
is
into
having.
India is already India is having.
Exactly.
We are very strong in our cultural and heritage. Nobody can beat us.
Exactly.
And actually, we thought there is going to be kind of a very very professional and very kind of a technological interview. But you were very cool and I feel very close to you and easy to talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much for your time, sir. And do you have anything else to share with the audience?
Thank you. I think maybe I would say my journey itself, there's a lot of things to learn. I also learned from mentors.
Okay.
I think people should also look at mentors, learn from mistakes of others, and anybody's mistake or failure should not be considered as a failure.
Failure, correct.
It's always a stepping stone. That's what I believe.
Exactly.
If you fail doesn't mean that you fail.
Yes.
You should become that as a stepping stone for your growth and future and success. Always it will happen.
And one should have a failure, only then they know the value of success.
Correct.
And the taste they see, after the failure is something different,
Exactly.
And thanks a lot, sir. And you're traveling tomorrow.
Yeah,
Wish you a
probably,
happy journey.
Yeah,
and
thanks so much.
thanks a lot for giving your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
all the best.
Yeah, thank you.